What's going on? Hey, welcome to Northeast Ohio on a Sunday morning. I am getting ready to head into, can you see the sign right here? It's kind of hard to see. This is Dean Caputo's Powerhouse Gym here in Streetsboro, Ohio. If you guys go back to the 80s and 90s and you Google, well, if you go Google Dean Caputo, it will take you back to the 80s and 90s. He was a very prominent figure and still is in the bodybuilding and muscle era, and he owns this Powerhouse Gym right here. He opened this up about 4 years ago. He was a longtime gym owner, closed it down, then reopened this new Powerhouse, and it's awesome. He's a great guy. What a wealth of knowledge. Dean is an awesome dude, and he's about to open up here, but hey, I got something for you guys. So this is going to be like a multi-part video. I picked up a new Jeep Willys over the weekend, okay, 3-liter V6. This thing comes standard with the Falcon Wild Peaks on there, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I love the Wild Peak tires, so I just liked it. This is the granite color, 2024. I'm digging it. I love it so far, and this is going to be basically my Genfit daily driver utility here when I'm at home. And why do I say Genfit? Because Genfit, James Evans Nutrition and Fitness, is up and going. This is going to be my primary vehicle for that. I will be doing a lot of videos and things out of the back of this for nutrition and fitness. Excuse me. And it's going to be an awesome addition to what I'm doing. And I was looking for a smaller crossover type SUV. And what better to go with than a Jeep? Some of you guys like them, some of you don't. I don't really care. We all have opinions. I liked it. I got it. It's mine. It's cool, in my opinion. So, moving on. So, yeah, welcome to the Willys. And I wanted a Rubicon, but the only Rubicon they had was the 4xe, kind of like a hybrid electric. I don't want that crap. So, you just give me a regular daggone car with a regular engine. And that's what I got. And all they had, not all they had, but what they had was this particular vehicle. And I picked it up, and I'm enjoying it. And speaking of Rubicons, this dude just pulled in one right here. So moving on from that. But hey, few things for you here, okay? I'd mentioned Genfit is up and going. I'm getting ready to go in here and do a Sunday morning workout. My approach to this, folks, is really simple. You have all of these hardcore gurus that are out here now on social media, and they're doing 1,000 burpees, and they're doing, 22-mile runs, and all these things that truthfully most of you are never going to do. All you're looking to do is become a healthier, better version of you. That is my goal with Genfit, is to provide a very solid, laid back approach, okay, to health and nutrition to allow you to become a better version of you with consistent coaching, okay, small but incremental dietary improvements, nutrition improvements, as well as some physical training, all right, some fitness improvements, without killing yourself, without going to any extremes. It's just, folks, the more extreme you make it, the less likely you are to follow through. It has to be achievable, okay? Smart goals, right? Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, okay? That's just it. Smart goals, okay? Attainable, realistic. That's two key words, right? Attainable and realistic. Telling somebody, hey, look, yeah, if you want to lose weight, well, you got to start running a 5K a day. You're not going to do that, okay? You might do it for a day or two, but after that, you're like, I'm not doing this. And so my approach is going to be that. So if you guys are interested in getting some coaching or consultation, for now, you can reach out to me at genfit330@gmail.com, JENFIT 330@gmail.com. And I'll be happy to talk to you, kind of let you know what I'm offering and what's going on. Let you exactly what I'm offering, specifically nutritional coaching, personal training. And I doubt you're going to be interested in tactical strength and conditioning. That's a little bit more specialized, but I do have certifications in all of those. So moving on from that, something that I had heard recently, and I have no reason to dispute it, is tattoos at Oakley. Okay, guys, gals, I have full sleeve tattoos, as well as obviously tattoos on my other arm. Had them for years. They're not going anywhere, and I'm not getting them taken off. I haven't officially heard this, but I've unofficially heard that in the new lease at Oakley, we are required to cover up visible tattoos, exposed tattoos at the customers. Again, I have no reason to dispute the validity of what I've heard, okay? If that's the case, and whatever, then so be it, okay? We'll just cover them up and press on. I'm not going to quit Oakley, and I'm not going to get all pissed off about a policy, kind of like the shave thing. You know, some of you guys, you can't stand it, you won't lease on, whatever. That's fine, don't lease on, okay? If you don't want to shave, don't shave. I've talked about that before. Well, I kind of feel the same way about tattoos. You know, am I happy if it's the case that they've implemented a policy like that? No, I'm not happy, whatever, okay? But then again, so what? Most people aren't happy about things that, you know, you kind of perceive to be a little bit, sorry, I'm trying to get my phone situated, a little bit restrictive, okay? It's life, okay? It's life. What I'm going to do is what my skin doctor has wanted me to do forever. I'm just going to go out and purchase a few more of those long sleeve fishing shirts that you see these guys on the Pro Bass Tour wearing all the time anyhow. They're the dry fit material long sleeve shirts with the hoods while they're standing out on the bow of their $120,000 Ranger bass boat that was given to them for free. Lucky guys, casting and fishing away wearing this gear to keep the sun off of them, to protect their skin. They do it all day long. Well, look, if these dudes can go out there for hours and hours on end and fish off the bow of a Ranger when it's 100 degrees out wearing a shirt like that, I can put one on if I'm in Tennessee kicking off or kicking on a load of plastic. It's not that big a deal. And something that I've never mentioned to you guys is that I'm a cancer survivor, okay? I have a 12-inch incision down the center of my back, a big scar. It goes all the way, I look like Frankenstein on my back, where I had a very large melanoma scalpeled out of my back about 4 years ago. And it was a very scary and unpleasant experience. Fortunately, they got all the margins, and I'm happy to say that I'm a cancer survivor. Well, not happy to have had cancer, but certainly happy to be a survivor from it and not getting any more. So for me to cover up and be out in the sun covered is something that my skin doctor has been after me forever. So the way I kind of look at it, I laughed. I told my wife, I said, well, Oakley's just helping me do something that I should have been doing all along. They're kind of forcing me to cover up when I'm out in the sun. And Dr. Janky will be happy to hear that. So moving on from that. That leads me to my final thought. One final thing for you guys, okay? Somebody, whoever you are, put a comment on my channel yesterday from a video that I had out about a year ago. I was at a truck wash in Paducah, Kentucky, getting a washout and getting my truck and trailer washed. So over a year ago was my Kenworth. And your comment yesterday read, I thought Oakley required to cover your exposed tattoos. I guess that only applies to blacks and Latinos, right? Now I'm going to tell you right now, whoever you are, and I don't even remember your name, okay? First of all, you have information that I don't even have yet, and I work at Oakley. But I've already heard this through the grapevine that it's coming, so you must have called Oakley or you must have talked to somebody. Well, that's fine, whoever you are. But whoever you are, you will never comment on my channel again because I blocked your ass immediately. I'm going to give you guys a fair warning right now. If you come to my channel with some race card bullshit, I'm not putting up with it. I'm not. See, what you guys don't know about me also is that I'm 60% Seminole. So I'm just like Kamala Harris. I'm Indian American. All right? So don't give me your crap about your race bullshit. I don't want to hear it. This week's podcast for Oakley, because what you're doing is you're insinuating that Oakley is a racist company. That's exactly what you're doing. As if, because I'm a white dude, according to you, you think I'm a white dude because I look white, right? Okay? You think that Oakley is racist and that they're giving me preferential treatment because of my skin color and that a new policy only applies to those people that have a darker skin tone. Well, whoever you are, save that race card bullshit for Al Sharpton and Joy Reid and Rachel Maddow and Joe Scarborough and all those other people. Continue to believe the bullshit that they spew out, but don't put that crap on my channel. So I'm letting you know right now, you were blocked. And I'm letting any of you know that if you put anything like that on my channel and you put a comment like that, I'm going to block you immediately. I'm not putting up with that crap. Okay? I'm not here to get into the ins and outs of whether or not we have racial problems in this country, but I will tell you a lot of them are fomented by these politicians that want the division, and I'm not playing it. I'm not, okay? The men and women here at Oakley get treated equally. I mean, as a matter of fact, go take a look at this week's podcast, okay? If you're watching this video, genius, to put that comment up, go look at the podcast. Luigi Llano from Colombia was on the podcast. See, that's pretty racist, isn't it? A Colombian immigrant was featured on the podcast this week. I mean, give me a break, dude. Really? My God, do your little bit of homework before you start putting that bull crap out. So for you folks that think it's wise to go ahead and make comments like that, don't do it. I'm just going to block you. A little bit of fair warning for you, all right? Moving on from that. If you're interested in Oakley, hit me up, Jimmysroadlyfe, Lyfe, @gmail.com. I'll be happy to help you. And if you're looking to become a better version of you, Genfit330 @gmail.com. I'll be happy to help you in that regard also. Hope you guys are having the best day of your life. Peace out. Bye-bye.